Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for the Belle Collective Season 4, Episode 4, Glenning Even. Let's go ahead and get into it. Before we do, y'all, it's almost the end of the year. I am trying to get to a goal of 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you enjoyed this video and you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe. If you've been here before, do something free for your girl for the holidays. Hit the subscribe. It will help me out a ton to grow my channel. Watch the video on through. Check out my other free content. Okay? And let's go ahead and get into it. So we pick up where we left off last week at Lateshia's side chick couples night. Glendale starts rapping, unfortunately, and everyone dancing, they vibing or trying to anyway. Besides Willie, JJ take a look over at Willie, and he like, Big Willie ain't feeling it. He is not. Willie has a face full of disgust. You hear me? Okay. Willie says he hates the rap. Period. Nothing more to be said. I ain't gonna say how I ain't like it either. Anyway, in the next scene, Aikisha and Willie are partnering with Marie and Essie for their lupus gala. Willie's mother suffered from lupus, so this is near and dear to them. And y'all know they don't play about their events and whatnot. So it's good that they're partnering up together. I really don't know why Marie is there, and we're gonna find out that Marie really don't need to be there later on. We find out Aikisha tells us that it affects Black and Latina women more than any other race. Are we surprised? It seems like everything affects Black women, especially more than any other race. And it's so unfortunate. But it's like every time you hear about something scary, negative, an illness, whatever, it's like, oh, it affects Black women more than anybody else. Like we are tired. Okay. So the event planner is like, look, I'm a one-stop shop. You can have your event here. We cook. We do it all, honey. Okay, we love it. And they discussed the costs. They were saying maybe around $100 per ticket. Willie wants Tambra to promote the event on her radio station, which I think is a good idea. But Maria's sitting there rolling her eyes. And I'm like, girl, what is the problem? Why do you have a problem with Tambra again? Like, what are you rolling your eyes for? Or do you just want to have an issue with somebody? I don't understand. So that's what the mess was like. Forget all that. What y'all think about Glenn's rap? Willie is still mad about it, okay? In the confessional, Aikisha's like, you just mad because you don't got no bars. And Willie was like, that's what it is. I wasn't in the studio dropping some beats. So it's me, I'm hating. Willie is funny. He mad because he can't rap, child. That's what it is. That's what we're gonna go with. So Marie feels like Glenn charms Lateshia and she falls for the okie doke every time. And she always going to. She always will. If her mama can't convince her to leave that man, nobody can. Mama said, look, I done left about 5 husbands already. You can't keep me. I don't want to be kept. Okay. I see a red flag and I'm out. I put in my church finger. I go. But Marie says Cedric did the same thing. Maybe she projected a little bit, but I mean, Glenn is giving trash behavior. That's what he's giving me. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Aikisha said men do what you allow. I don't like that narrative. To an extent, yes. Like if you keep like Lateshia keeps forgiving him. So why should he stop? Because it's like, what's gonna happen if I don't? You ain't gonna leave. I can do whatever I want and write you this corny rap and you gonna take me back. So yeah, to an extent. But at the same time, I'm actually siding with Marie on this one. The husband should be controlling his damn self. He is the one that's at the vows. He is the one that is married. Why are we talking about, you only do what you allow him to do, and there's women lined up, but you know what? If I don't allow it, no. Sometimes you cannot allow it, set boundaries, do all the things, and the man's still going to do what he want to do. Moving on. Big Willie get the fellas together. They smoking cigars. Cliff walk in and immediately starts mentioning side pieces. And he keeps mentioning it over and over and over again. Like, Cliff, is there something you want to share? Do you want to get something off your chest? Okay. He's implying that Lateshia might have had 1 or 2, allegedly. Child, don't nobody believe that but Cliff. Anyway, Willie said that he ain't worried about no side chicks. He said he in way too deep, okay? He's locked in with his wife, okay? He's in deeper than he ever would have even imagined. Baby, he loved his wife. He said, y'all are on your own. Y'all speak for yourselves. JJ said his ex-wife Selena still calls Cliff. Again, I'm with Willie on this. JJ is way too passionate for me. JJ is passionate. Like, he is still hurt by the fact that Cliff was messing with Selena. And then she's still calling him. Like, oh, the audacity. The person that should be upset is Latrice, but whatever. I don't think that JJ ever got over Selena. And I think Gucci knows it. Like, Gucci's beautiful, but Selena's beautiful as well. I don't think JJ ever got over it. I think he thought they was going to be together, and he just moved on because he ain't had no choice. But he didn't really want it to end. JJ and Willie don't understand why Cliff is in Glenn's marriage. Neither do I, but we're going to stop acting like Cliff is the reason why Glenn is the way he is. Glenn been the way he is before he ever met Cliff. Enough. JJ said Cliff needs to be a Belle. Anyway, Gucci Glenn arrives because Glenn think he Gucci man. He arriving with his little chain on. Okay, we see you big time. Don't stun on us too hard now. Okay, so the guys tell him Cliff ain't really his friend and that Cliff is messy. Cliff brings up side pieces again. Cliff, if you want to share, just share. Okay. So the next scene, we see Tambra and Aikisha and Tambra's humongous Telfar bag. I mean, love that she's supporting a Black business and everything. I got me a little small one. That she got like the biggest one she could find. Like, girl, what you putting in that bag? They're doing Pilates. They sure didn't break a sweat at all, but that's neither here nor there. Tambra finally shares she's pregnant. She got pregnant via IVF. But it took her forever to spit it out. I said, my God, are we just trying to like, fill up some time? What is taking so long? But she said she felt comfortable sharing with Aikisha because Aikisha had gone through IVF as well. I know I've been hearing the streets, I'll keep my ears to the streets. And the people saying they think that Tambra and Damon, aka Greedy, have an arrangement. I think so too. I know they say they live together and all this stuff, but I just never see no chemistry between them. It looks like two people that's just like, you know what? We getting close to 50. Like, let's just do it. And that's it. And that's kind of how he got introduced to us at the end of the first season. So Tambra is 5 months. She's very tiny. And I looked at her IG. It looks like she snapped right back. Honey, listen, every time I was pregnant, by 5 months, you knew it. Ain't no way I was able to hide no pregnancy in no 5 months. But I am curious to hear more about the IVF process because Aikisha said she told us before and she reminded us that she had 8 miscarriages because of bad eggs. And, I don't really know much about the process besides what I hear, when women are mentioning it. So I'm curious to hear a little more about it. Anywho, moving on, Marie and Aikisha meet. Why? I have no idea because the person that Aikisha needs to be meeting with is Essie. But Essie's busy working while Marie is just there. It seemed like Marie is just the face of the business, but Essie actually does the work because I'm trying to figure out what does Marie do. Marie says Essie handles the day-to-day and she only signs a check, and it shows. If Essie couldn't be there, they should have rescheduled till Essie could be there. This just looked crazy because even later on, Aikisha was like, Marie can't even find a pen and a pad in her office. Is it her office? I don't see nothing there. Picture, nothing up there. Just an empty desk. It don't look like you work there. Like you would have something that would make it feel a little, even a minimalist would have something, some pins, something. So Aikisha decided to sell the tickets for $50 because they never agreed on the price. So she had to just hurry up and do something. She sold 3 tables already. And she asked if they sold their tables. And she was like, we should do 3, 3, 3, and 3. Marie was like, well, no, Essie and I are one. So she's going to sell the tables. I said, not Essie and I doing one. Like, okay, Aikisha and Willie are one married couple. And then Marie and Essie are another. They're one. She's like, it needs to be split down the middle. Okay. 5 and 5. So Aikisha like, okay, so I got to sell 2 more tables. Let me see what y'all do. And then I'll come back to you. Because y'all ain't did nothing yet. This meeting was a waste of time. Anyway. So Lateshia and Glenn are partnering with a Black owned bank, the black owned bank owners are there because they're filming a commercial, and I love to see it. But why did everybody, the wife, I'm assuming, had the big old Da Vinci bag just propped up there on her lap, like, we see you big time. Lateshia pulled out her Chanel. I'm like, why do we have these purses just sitting here like this? Why? We okay? We all got money. We see. Okay, we see it. Okay. So Glenn said he's fashionably late. Those are his words, y'all, not mine. And he starts complaining about the contract. He's like, this is not what we agreed on. So apparently he was supposed to get it cut. Lateshia was supposed to get it cut, whatever. So now they're going to pay the Lateshia Pearson Enterprise. And then Lateshia from there has to pay him. And he got a problem with it. And he is like, he's hot. But he came in there and let it be known, and it was so unprofessional. I would never do business with him again, husband or not. And if I did, he would be like a silent partner behind the scenes. Don't come in here showing your face, acting a fool. You're late, talking about some fashionably late. You're talking about a contract. The people, like, they can't hear you. Like, he was talking about it right in front of them. Like, they're not deaf. Glenn, Lateshia is your wife. And after open mic night, she was going to pay you because she was like, I can cash at him the difference. Like, leave me alone. I don't know. He, as a husband, is making her look terrible. And I don't want to, because first of all, like, is it not going into the same household? We could get the money deposited into they should have a joint bank account. I mean, they are married. So we can get the deposit into our joint bank account. I'm assuming if they have one or whatever. Like, you're going to get the money. Like, I don't want no man nagging me like this about some money. Like, I don't know. You supposed to be my husband, and we've been together since we were teenagers. He told her she need to get her game face on. It's a sloppy, hot mess. It's unprofessional. Just like them cold breakfasts at that brunch. What's going on, Lateshia? I don't know. I feel like every time I see Lateshia do something that's unprofessional, I don't know what's going on at this enterprise. Y'all let me know if y'all actually know what's going down there in the SIP, okay? But let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments. Check out my other content, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.